Great. I messed up my webcam settings. I don't know what I did. I just clicked on settings and then it changed it so the screen was almost black. And so I think if I restart my computer, it'll work. But here we go. And yeah, I just clicked on properties because I was seeing if I could adjust the light settings during the day on my webcam. There really is too much glare unless the sun is going down. And it's the position of my webcam. And there's like a window, there is a window just to my left, like 2 feet away from me. And there's a sheer curtain on that. And I like the sheer curtain because I like the sunlight to come in. But it's not good for my videos. And it puts a huge glare on my face, and many times the sun's right in my eyes. So a lot of the time I'll wait until it's dark or the sun's going down to put a video up, even though I don't want to. I could record videos upstairs, but I don't have internet up there. I was going to run Ethernet up there, but I don't have the money at this point, so possibly if I become rich, I'll buy a router and then I'll have some more outlets grounded, run Ethernet to upstairs. And it would be nice to have a computer somewhere else in case a guest ever came over. And I do have like a mini PC, and it does have Microsoft on it. The reason it has Microsoft is just because it came with it, and it's a backup computer. Because it's a backup, I'm not really concerned because it's not my main machine. And it also just, it doesn't have the capacity or ability as this main computer, which is running Linux. So the secondary computer, it's a mini PC. It used to be out in the shed, and I'd mainly just use it to check which items sold so I could pull them while I was out there. But sometimes I would use it a little bit. And then when my big computer broke down, then I had a backup. Like I think the power supply overheated or went bad on this computer here, and so I was able to use the little computer while that was being repaired. But let's hope it doesn't break down now because I rely on it to communicate with everyone, to text message, to do my business, everything else. So I guess if it did break down, I just have to bring the upstairs mini computer down here. So now look what has happened. Now what has happened to my webcam. This isn't good, but what this video is about is the cell phones and the filters and the beauty apps on the cell phones. Now, me personally, I don't have a cell phone. So I have a webcam, and it's like the cheapest Logitech webcam. And actually, I look pretty good right now. And this is kind of what I actually look like here. Like, see, this is what I actually look like. Right here. Like, this is what I look like when I look in the mirror. And it's not bad, you know. I don't claim to be the best looking person in the world. But during the day, when the sun is right in my eyes, I don't know what's going on with this camera. But it actually makes me look like kind of ugly. And that's okay. That's fine. If you guys watch my videos, they get through to somebody, and I don't look as attractive, then maybe that's an overall good thing, because I don't need to be putting these videos out for vanity. I don't put on makeup. I don't try to make myself look sexy for these videos. I try to put my videos out for content. Unfortunately, that is the opposite of what popular influencers do. I do believe that many of these influencers are actually agents for the kingdom of darkness, because they are influencing you normal people to behave like them, to wear skin-tight sexy clothing, to change and adjust your voice in a way that is unnatural. This goes for gay men too. Gay men are also, it's possibly worse for gay men, the conditioning and how we should behave, how we should speak, how we should carry ourselves, what type of sexuality is acceptable. And there's actually like this idea that you make a bunch of money by being like a prostitute on the internet. Even if you don't do anything, if you simulate things on the internet, that's also bad. So, but with these beauty apps, you really don't even know what you're getting. I didn't realize how bad they were. Like, there are apps that get rid of like blemishes on your face. And you know what? Maybe that's kind of a good thing. But I don't think they should change how you look. Like, I think there are apps that change your gender. There used to be apps that would change your ethnicity. And actually, that sounds kind of fun, like playing dress up. So it's too bad they banned those, because I want to try that out. I want to see what I'd look like if I was Chinese, if I was black, if I was male. Like, that's just fun to me. Obviously, it's not true. Or have a, like, one, if you were a dog, what you would look like. Obviously with the disclaimer that this is not real and it's only for entertainment. And this is another problem, is the people putting these videos out aren't using disclaimers saying, I have a filter, this is not what I really look like, or I'm really a man pretending to be a woman, which most of your female video game characters are. But there are videos where the person on the screen looks completely different than in real life. And there's many levels to this. They could pretend to be someone else entirely. And we know that there's computers, there's CGI now, where you can pretend to be an actor and then it makes you look like Tom Cruise. Like, artificial intelligence is making videos now. But the cell phones, like, it's not only getting rid of blemishes on your face, which I can kind of agree with. They have apps that actually, like, make your eyes bigger, make your nose smaller, put makeup on, and that's not good, because it's not what you really look like. And then you want to hide in your house and never go out. There's all types of apps like this, and it gives people an unrealistic expectation of what real people look like. And so when they're on the app, they might be a 9, and then if they went out into public, or they took a real picture of themselves without any of these filters, people would say it's a 6. And first of all, we should not be judged based on our physical appearance. But we shouldn't be tricking people into rating us higher over the internet. But I didn't realize how bad these are. Is they're not only like making your skin look healthy and shiny and removing like blemishes, but they actually are changing the way that people look. So perhaps if there's a disclaimer, that would be okay. If there's a disclaimer, like if you want to make yourself look like a knight from the 1600s, see what I mean? Like playing dress up, that's kind of fun, and we should be allowed to do this. If you want to look like an African shaman, like, you should be able to do that. And it's not being racist, it's playing dress up, which we all like. Like, if there was another holiday than Halloween where we could dress up and it wasn't giving homage to demons, then we would love to do that. But unfortunately, it's like the only day that you're allowed to dress up is on Halloween. So, but I didn't realize how bad these phones are. Apparently they make your eyes look bigger. And yeah, they do all types of weird stuff. And this isn't right. This isn't right. So I'm just putting this disclaimer out there, is that I don't have a cell phone, and like my webcam usually makes me look uglier than I actually do. So so that's cool. That's okay. You know, I don't have to look good. But here's the thing. We need to start judging people based on our hearts and our spirit and our moral values, and then these filters will just fall out. Like, because if this is how you look like on YouTube, and that's not how you look like in real life, then that's kind of embarrassing. First of all, no one will recognize you. Maybe that's what you want. So then you wouldn't make yourself look better. You just make yourself look like a different person or wear a mask. But, you know, people look better on their videos, so then they don't want to meet anyone in real life. And then, you know, we're all looking at edited fake videos, and then the way that God made us no longer is very appealing, because we're comparing ourselves. And of course, the features and things that are viewed as being traditionally beautiful by the media and by culture, okay, so the large eyes, and using makeup and exaggerating certain features and making noses look small. I'm going to tell you why this is attractive in the first place. The reason this is attractive is because angels have larger eyes and smaller noses. So this is why the beauty standards have been set. It's not because these are white beauty standards. I am white and Native American, so I do have like stronger features. I got like big cheekbones. I've got like an angular face. I have a more prominent nose, and I appear to have big eyes. I got like mean looking eyebrows too, so that's cool. But you know, every ethnicity, every culture just looks beautiful, like, to me. And when I hear that like a small nose is a white beauty standard, that's not true. Like, there are tons of Europeans with large noses. And when I hear that, you know, blue eyes, there are people in Africa with naturally blue eyes. So that's not. What we are copying are angelic beauty standards. so that when we see an angel, we're like, oh my God, that's gorgeous, and then we think that we're not attractive. And the reason we believe this, it's spells, it's witchcraft, and so you only see certain things being shown on the media. They use makeup to make the eyes look bigger, to make the nose look smaller, to exaggerate the lips. The way they do this is to make us look more like angel or angel hybrids. And so people watch these shows on television, they think this is normal, and then that becomes their new beauty standard. And then everybody's got to copy this on their phones. We're one-upping each other, and no one is ever happy or content with themselves. And I was actually trying to adjust my settings during the day to see if I could make it a little better. And I clicked on it, and I totally messed it up. I have Linux, and it's just some free video recorder. So if I paid for video software, or maybe if I found something else, I might be able to adjust. But I really think it's this cheap Logitech camera. It's just not very flattering, and that's okay. That's okay. Like, a lot of my videos, I look really bad in them. And the same amount of people watch them, whether I look good or not. We need to put out videos based on content, not what we look like. And the more fake videos with filters that we see, then it like gives us an unrealistic expectation of something that's not even actually more beautiful. The only reason we think it's more beautiful is because the media has put it out there, use witchcraft and spells, and they want us to idolize and worship the angels. So anything that looks more like an angel is gorgeous, and if it looks more like a human, it's not. So you got like little tiny teacup dogs, okay? You got like with the small faces, like what do you say, like a chihuahua or something, a dog with big eyes and a little nose. Okay, that is adorable. Then you also have things like a Saint Bernard. It has a big giant nose and it's got a big head, and you see the different breeds of dogs are all beautiful. They're all cute in their own way. So like the media wants us to think that only angelic faces are attractive. But the thing is, human faces are also attractive, and those angels really thought so as well, because they it says so in your Bible. So guys, I'm really encouraging everyone to stop wearing makeup, stop using filters. Be yourself and be proud of yourself. And the more people that do that, the less need there will be for these things. And it's really not hard to see who is being authentic and who's not. We can tell when somebody is changing their voice unnaturally to sound more sexual or more enticing. And, you know, men, they do this as well, but it's not nearly as bad. Like, men might try to lower their voice, like, you know, to be tough or whatever. And that's silly. Like, I think that's pathetic, but being strong and being capable is not. But accepting your own voice, accepting how you actually look, accepting your natural hair. This goes for all cultures. Some people have health problems and health conditions to where that's not what I'm talking about. If you have curly hair and you try to make your hair straight, or if you have straight hair and you try to make your hair curly, like, and it's not just for dress up, like, you do this for every single day, we have a problem. And as I said before, I have a whole video on makeup. I have no makeup. I have no makeup on. I didn't even wash my face. Like, my shower's working now, but now my washer isn't working, so I don't want to have, like, too many dirty clothes and run out of things. So I'm trying to, I don't know if I should contact people and try to find a way to get my washing machine working, or if God's just going to send angels to my home again and take care of this. Like, I don't know if I should contact the charity again. Because of this scammer wrecking my house, and the plumbing being out, I couldn't use my washing machine for like a couple months, or at least a month. And then it's sitting like that has caused, I think it's caused like a nut or something underneath of it to rust. Now it won't spin, and it won't get my clothes clean, the stains won't come out, and I wash things. I'm using like 5 times as much laundry detergent, running multiple loads, stuff's still not coming out clean. So anyways, you're not only seeing me with no makeup, I am greasy and I am unbathed in here, because I can't wear a new pair of underwear every day, or I'm going to be out of clothes in a week. So I got to be very strategic here. And so this is what you guys are seeing. Like, and this is sad. I'm going to have to teach myself to take baths again. That's the point where I am. Like, the kingdom of darkness has attacked me, forced me to live in filth for years, like in rat hordes. Living with a nasty, disgusting narc, with mice, and not being able to access the washer and dryer. He crashed my car and also refused to pay for laundry services So like, and this is what I mean, and this is where I started at. And then I'm like, oh, thank God, I got a new house. I got a washer put in here. I start washing everything multiple times, getting all my stuff clean. I'm taking baths. I'm like, oh, this is so nice. Like, I haven't had this ability in so long. And then that gets hit. My plumbing's out again. And now my washing machine is down. See, this is how the devils have attacked me. And they call me Cinderella. Because I am dirty, and I stink, and I'm making my videos. Because you guys don't want to talk to me in person now. Like, this is the way I've been afflicted. So I'm not trying to make myself look better than I do. You know, actually, I think we should all be happy with ourselves, but we all deserve the right to a shower and clean clothes. I hope this gets through to somebody. I'm trying to encourage people to accept who they are, and I do think we should be healthy. You don't have to be like a size 0 to be healthy. There's like a range. There's probably a range of like 30 pounds that are healthy, or more than that if you're like trying to gain muscle. So there's more than one type of beautiful. But of course, I'm going to say honestly, guys, that obesity is not healthy. And being extremely underweight is not healthy. There's a range of what's healthy. We all know this. Like, if you eat too many fried foods, like, and I notice this, if I eat too much processed food, like, it feels like my blood is constricted or something, and I can tell my health is faltering. When I was heavier, it was, like, harder to get up and down from a crouching position, guys. So, like, we just want to be healthy and take good care of the bodies God has given us. Our body is a temple. But we also want to appreciate, like, our bodies. We don't want to bash them so they're not good enough and try to change the way we are, because God has made us perfect. Okay, anyways, this has gone on a lot. I hope I've encouraged people. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to make, because I've got a ton of tabs open. I want to take care of those. So my video is probably going to look like this. It's probably going to look like this until I restart my computer, which I don't want to do now. But anyways, oh shoot. This does look better than before I adjusted it, because I turned the light up, because the video at first was like almost black and you could hardly see anything, so I turned the light up and adjusted a little bit so you can actually see me on here, but yeah, this is not ideal. It's kind of like grayscale. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys.